So what is the flow of the passage? The passage in the beginning says that since the 70s, there have been women's studies taught in just Japanese universities. However, there have not been a lot of reports that have studied the course content and impact of these courses. Then in the second paragraph, it talks about a particular report and says that the findings of this report are quite misleading. So let's look at the questions. Which of the following best summarizes the content of the passage? So before we get to the answer, what kind of answer would you expect here? So it's going to be an answer which talks about the status of women's studies in Japanese universities. Okay, so let's look at the options. A critique. Is this a critique? Does it say that something is good or bad? It's not an assessment, or it's not a critique. A critique of women's studies as an academic discipline? No, this is not the correct answer. A report on the progress of women's studies programs in Japan. Okay, does it talk about a progress of women's studies? It is just giving a status of the women's studies. Also, it is not a report, right? So this is also not the correct answer. An assessment of the status of women's studies programs in the Japanese academia. Yes, this is right on the target. This is the best answer. An analysis of the philosophy of women's studies programs. It's not an analysis of philosophy. That is not correct. An abbreviated history. Is it history? Is it chronicling that this happened and this happened? No, it is not actually a history. And an abbreviated history of women's studies programs since the 70s. This is also not correct. So the correct answer here is C.